Hi guys and girls, welcome to your face reading channel. This is Nitesh, and after a very long time this face reading video is coming on this channel, and it is for a very special person. He is the captain of the Indian cricket team, and as you know my fondness for cricketers, so this particular video is going to share some of the face reading insights on Indian test cricketer Shubman Gill, who is a very young captain, and we are going to look at some of his facial features and decipher some of the prominent traits that strike out from his face. So, on the screen, if you're looking, here is the picture. This I have extracted from his LinkedIn profile, and this one is a Getty images from BBC Spot. I'll make sure to give credits to their photographers within the description part of this video itself. So in face reading, it's very, very important. What strikes out the most on the face is something that is considered prominent, and it reflects a trait about a particular personality or a quality about a particular personality in that space. So if you have these features on your face, it definitely indicates some of the qualities that you possess. And if you're aware of those qualities on your face, it's important that you use it to manifest the best version of yourself in work, in personal life, and in whatever space you are in. So we'll observe Shubman Gill's most prominent features on the face. I have written down on my notebook here so that I don't miss any of those pointers, because when I'm in a flow, I do miss certain things which are needed to be told. So I hope that I don't miss any of the pointers. This is going to be a mini reflection upon his face. We are going to learn about some of the facial features. So let's get started. So the very first thing that you could observe on Shubman Gill's face and on a lot of people who play sport is that you'll observe in them thick eyebrows. These eyebrows, as you could see, is pretty thick, and thick eyebrows or eyebrows by themselves are part of wood element personality. And by thick eyebrows, it indicates that a person has strong aggression, has strong drive, has strong temper to make things happen. People who have strong thick eyebrows, they are meant to be passionate. They are meant to have so much liberty within them that they want to make a difference. And sports people comes under such particular people or category where they want to make a difference through their physical sport, through what they are involved in. And this particular feature is something you'll observe in lawyers, in sports people, even Pradhan Mantri of our country, that is the Narendra Modi ji, has this particular trait of having strong thick eyebrows. And in Chinese face reading, eyebrows are the leaves of the tree. If you consider your face as a tree, then your jaws becomes the roots of those trees, and eyebrows becomes the leaves of those tree. And here the roots of his face, that is the jaws, are also pretty decent enough, which indicates that his wood element, his driven element, his passionate element is pretty strong. Now it's very important that you view the face as the left half and the right half as well, and observe the differences. I have made a video on the two halves of the face, so you can definitely check that video out to ascertain the differences between the facial features. So if you observe here, he has the eyebrow that is that is kind of tapering off here, but on the right wing it is more curvy. Here it is arced, here it is more curvy on the right. So what can that mean? It can mean that he is more fiery on the personal part of his life and more adaptable on the public side of his life. Also, the eye opening on the left part is a little less than on the right part, which means again that more open on the public side, less open on the private side, which happens with a lot of celebrity, right? Because they are in public eye, they want to appear somebody who is more open, but internally they may be more scrutinizing. So another part that you can observe on his face is that his eye sets are deep set eyes. So if you observe, there is shadowing that is coming across here, right? The eye sets are deep. So when a person has deep set eyes, it indicates a person's sense of introversion, or somebody who wants to be inward, who wants to be reflective, who wants to be contemplative, and who needs their own me time to get better, to recuperate. And people who may find it difficult to open up at a very first go, they may take time, and that reflects a sense of introversion aspect that he may carry, right? Along with that, if you observe and divide the face into three horizontal territory, starting from the top of the hairline to the top of the eyebrow, versus on the, let me just divide it here. If you divide the first part here, the second part here, just below the eyebrow top. So let me divide it basis on this. Just wait for a bit. So you need to select on top of the eyebrow, and then the nose tip. So this region is the T1 region. The first region is average hairline to top of the eyebrow, as you could see. The second region is this particular bracket on top of the eyebrow till bottom of the nose, and third region is below this to the chin bottom. So in face reading, you evaluate the aspect of which zone is bigger. So his second zone is a lot bigger, which indicates his need for practical decision making. He is more of a person who wants to learn by doing rather than extremely or having excess thinking about things. So when it comes to decision making, because this is what the prominent T2 territory signifies, I have made a separate video on that as well, so you can check that out. Along with that, if you observe this particular upper lip refinement here, if you see, this is pretty much well defined, right? It's like the bow and arrow. You have this bow that is being formed here on the lip part, and this indicates his sense of refinement, his sense of refined taste. It is even said that people who have this are very aesthetically sensed, and they are fond of their aesthetic sense. Even the food that they consume, they want to be quite particular about it. So that is something which this particular aesthetic sense signifies. Also, if you observe his face as a whole, there is a lot of refinement on his face, right? Not a lot of flesh padding you see on his face, which means metal is quite prominent in his nature. And by metal, you can imagine a sword or a gold that can be tempered, and that is very precise, sensitive. So that indicates his sense of refinement and his sense of love or strive for perfection in life, and that is what he wants to achieve within his work. That is in his batting style. So that is something which indicates about his metal refinement. And if you observe the light of the eyes, the gaze that he has, it's very focused gaze. And when a person has focused gaze, it indicates a lot about their ambitious self. It indicates that they're very much focused in life, especially at that particular point in time, because Shen, that is the light of the eyes, indicates perspective on your current state of the mind and the functioning of the current emotional state. So when I observe his Shen, and you observe the Shen from the most recent pictures, you can of course take it from pictures from the back, that is 10 to 20 years back as well. But to gauge the current emotional state, you see the most recent picture, and this one is the most recent picture of his. So if you observe his Shen, the light of the eye, it's very focused, and that indicates what he wants to achieve. He is pretty much willing to give everything that is within him, and that is what you can expect out of a leader, right? So those are a few of the things that are strikingly prominent from his face. And philtrum is also pretty well defined, which is this particular region, which adds on to that magnetism that he possesses within him. So these are pretty much the traits that strike out from his face. Do let me know if you possess these features on your face, and if it reflects about your traits in your life and qualities that you possess. It's important that if you have a face, which we all have, you're blessed and gifted with a certain set of quality. It's important how you're utilizing that particular quality to harness the best version of yourself, right? Let me know in the comment section how did you find this video, and if it is helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends whom you feel it can help. And you can also let me know of which particular celebrity you are looking a video on, and I'll make sure to consider those for face reading. I cannot promise that I'll do it, but I'll definitely think about the eminent personalities that you want the videos on, and I'll make sure to look forward to making videos on few of them for sure. So bye bye for now. This is Nitesh signing off. Take care of yourself and have a magnificent day ahead. Bye.